You need to have a special license if you are to use that amount of power output. Okay, so just be aware of that. And a simple run cam, Parrot FPV camera, and a TBS Triumph unidirectional antenna, and a TBS Crossfire receiver system there as well, as you can see. Yeah, so it's a straightforward normal setup. The unique thing with this is I am using the Crossfire receiver in order to activate or arm this flight board, because if you are to see the home direction, then it has to be armed. If you do not arm this flight board, you won't be able to see the home direction. I did try without arming it. The only information I was getting was number of satellites and the current, the battery voltage, but you did not see the home direction, so which I wanted to have. So I came up with an idea to parallelly connect the S-Bus, because both systems are using S-Bus protocol. So as you can see, I have taken the white color signal wire and I have parallelly connected it to both flight controllers, both the N3. So N3 is getting its signal there, and this Acheon flight controller board is getting the signal from this wire. Because they both have common ground, I don't have to connect the ground here. Now, and then I tested it. I never thought it was going to work, but it did. So I'm now getting home direction, number of satellites, battery voltage, and my FPV feed to my monitor. At the same time, the quad is flying absolutely stable, because this DJI N3 system is a fantastic flight control system for very safe and stable flight. In addition, if I want to see the GPS status for the N3 itself, then I need to be able to see, because the OSD information is not coming from the flight control itself. The only indicator you have is this LED indicator. As long as it flashes green, then you know it's locked on and it has got enough satellites and it's in satellite mode or GPS mode. And if it flashes yellow, either it is you have disabled the satellite or the GPS mode, or it has lost number of satellites. Now, if this tiny GPS has got 10, 12 GPS locked on, it's highly likely that this guy is also having enough satellites. So I am not that much concerned with that. So the system works extremely fine. I mean, I never thought it was going to be the case, but I did an experiment. It works absolutely fine. As you can see, because of lack of space, I mean, if you could have gone for a light bridge system, but where would you place it? It's going to take a lot of space, weight, etc. And let alone the antenna, because the light bridge antenna has to be mounted in a particular angle, and it's simply not possible in this setup here. So I custom made some mounts. I designed a Tinkercad and then I printed on a 3D printer. This one here, and also this I did the same for this GPS puck here. So I just made this mount, and then I glued it inside this FPV frame, which is quite stable. I mean, yeah, I used a 3M double-sided tape, and it sticks there, and it's very stable. No vibrations, nothing. So I hope this is of help for you guys. I mean, if you are to fly long range FPV, then this should work fine. Well, at least it looks like it. I need to do some tests when it comes to range. But because I'm using the Crossfire system for both the flight controllers, and this video transmitter is so powerful, I think I should be able to get quite a very long range, providing the battery is sufficient capacity. If it has enough capacity, then it should be able to fly. On hover, it gives me around 30 minutes of flight. So yeah, I should say I could expect maybe with somewhere between 20 to 30 minutes flight, it should be possible with this system. But the new thing is that we are not depending on the DJI's gadgets in order to get the information that we need in order to do long range FPV. So it's a combination of two extremely stable systems and extremely high quality producers of quadcopters. One is the DJI and the other one is TBS, which is going to, I'm pretty convinced that it's going to work. So I'm going to do some test flights and I will upload videos, and I will also do a screen recording and see whether I can upload the online OSD information as well. And once I do that, then I will post it up and you can have a look, and you can of course welcome to ask me questions and put your comments as well. All right, so I hope that this was of help for someone who is struggling with the same issues that I had, and maybe someone is interesting to try out themselves. All right, take care and bye.